When I came to Houston 5 years ago, I foolishly thought that I could leave all of the trauma and horrific things that had happened in my life exactly where they were. I had finally made it to my first Coast Guard aviation unit, December of 2020. After hunting drug and weapon smugglers and human traffickers for 2 years, 3 years of naval flight school where I broke my knee, my friend had committed suicide, and another died 6 days later in a flight training accident, I made it. Houston was supposed to be a fresh start, or so I thought. After 4 years of mayhem, it all culminated in the mother of all years. January 9th of 2025, my little cousin, the closest thing to my little brother, was killed in a car accident. I took time and space away from everything and everyone that I knew. 2 months later, I myself got in a car accident. I totaled my truck, and it wreaked havoc on my body. From neurosurgeons to neurologists, rheumatologists, pain management and behavioral health specialists, orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists. Eventually, that all led to a shoulder surgery that I had about 4 months ago, and here we are. I feel like it can be hard to see God at work in all of it, especially when you're going through it. I have been waiting and continue to wait to go back to work, for my body to feel like mine again, for my family to have constructive conversations and repair. But in the meantime, I am in physical therapy. I have a wonderful therapist. I have beautiful friendships, trying to mend old ones and create healthy boundaries. God is in the chaos, and he never left. As I look back at the graces God has given me throughout this time, September of 2023, I joined one of City Church's focus groups. I was so nervous my first day. I got nauseous and threw up on the way. I had this mountain full of unresolved baggage that I was about to share with new friends. I needed support, and I needed friendship. And they held my hand, and they lifted my head above water. June 4th of 2024, my little niece was born. And my sister and her husband asked me to be their fairy godmother. And I never knew that I could love a little person so much. June of 2025, I developed newfound lifelong friendships from the most unlikeliest of places. And they have supported and cared for me with an unparalleled kindness. And City Church. City Church not only met me where I was, but they consumed me with kindness that I had never experienced. From prayer to resources, to meetings, to lawyers, to car purchasing gurus. And they checked in on me, and they meant it when they asked me how I'm doing. I know that this church has loved me so well in a time when I was desperate and at my most vulnerable. My friend used to remind me that how you feel isn't nearly as important as what you know to be true. While every day is a grind, there are moments of truth that I've come to believe more and more, and that has given me great comfort. And that's really all I have for you. That's all I know. There is no better hands to be in than that of our Heavenly Father's. As much as I try and grapple for a modicum of control, I'm reminded of some lines from my favorite poem by Corrie ten Boom's Tapestry poem. And she concludes the poem with, "He knows, he loves, he cares. Nothing this truth condemn. He gives the very best to those who leave the choice to him." Thanks.